All right, Jared, now we have Andrey Nevsky making his pro debut against Montez Wilson, 0-8, Jared.
Nevsky's a Russian fighter. He's a young guy, obviously. He's ready to go. Looks like he's in pretty good shape. Looks like he means business. And Montez Wilson is probably handpicked for this guy. He's probably not going to make it too far in this fight based on his past.
We know we saw him last year at Fights by Fitzy against Jerry Graylish. And that I said that night and that he did not belong in the ring and that he should think about another profession. But here he is again, 8 fights, 8 defeats. And he is definitely brought in here as the opponent tonight. And from what I've seen from him in the past, I'm not too optimistic about his chances here.
We'll take a look and see how Andrey Nevsky does. He's promising young fighter.
Absolutely, with a very decent amateur past. And you look at the way boxing is going, Jared. The Russians have invaded. We got Nikolai Belyaev, Vladimir Klitschko, running Oleg Maskiev on the top of the boxing world. This just might be a reflection of how boxing is going.
And European style is really starting to take over.
It's evolved over the years, and it's become very effective. Now I have to stare down. And you wonder when a fighter says, or a trainer says, you know what, I don't want my fighter fighting anymore. 8 straight defeats, Jerry. You got to tell the guy, hey, Montez, let's call it a day.
At some point, you have to wonder when it's going to be enough.
Well, we're going to see. Maybe he'll surprise us, get that first win. It's happened before, but Nevsky definitely he's on the attack.
Definitely moving forward. He's throwing some jabs. He's a southpaw. Montez Wilson is moving backwards, which is probably not to his advantage. Some good accurate combinations from Nevsky.
And this looks like a repeat of the Jerry Graylish fight. Remember how long Montez was against the ropes in that fight?
And the one downside to Montez Wilson's style is that he doesn't throw a lot of punches.
No, he doesn't. He almost stands there and waits for the bomb to fall. And look at this. He's against the ropes and he's taking vicious body shots. And Nevsky is not doing the Roy Johnson. He is fighting straight ahead. Almost looks a little bit like, Costa Zoo in there with the black trunks and the way he's coming on so aggressive.
Right, straightforward type of boxer. Uses the jab effectively to get on the inside and he just power punches.
Absolutely. Oh, straight left, Jared. That stunned him.
Knocked Wilson against the ropes. He bounced off. He seems to be okay.
But he's back against the ropes in a very tight guard. And he doesn't counter. That's, your point is very sound there. He doesn't throw enough punches. He really doesn't do much in there.
Wilson's feinting, trying to find an opening, but nothing's there. Nevsky comes back forward. Wilson's in the corner. It's not a good place for him. He's an aggressive fighter like Nevsky.
There's a wild looping right hook from Montez, and a lot of posing. His punches aren't sharp enough, Jared. They're not short enough to really.
He hasn't landed a single punch against Nevsky to this point. He's thrown maybe 3 or 4 punches. They've all been blocked or missed.
And he is just too gunshot. There's a jab, but the jab was deflected. He's just maybe he wants to try a different sport. Roller derby's popular now. Curling. And here's some body work.
This is not a good place for Wilson to be against the corner. Oh, he landed a punch, though. Nevsky took the punch, came back with another combination.
But you look at that punch, Jared. It was a slapping, wide left hook. Nevsky didn't even feel it.
Nevsky is measuring him up. He's doubling up the jab occasionally. He's landing punches.
Yes, he's doing very well. And he's relaxed. And, I think he knows he's going to win this fight. He's just going to, play it safe. He doesn't want to get head-butted or any of that nonsense. He's just going to take his time and systematically break Montez down, which is what he's doing right at this point.
Using the jab very well to keep Montez Wilson off balance. Not giving really a good chance to look for a chance to throw a punch.
No, not at all. And Montez is not doing anything right. Well, he's not doing anything at all, really, but what he's doing is just not right. In that round, right here, you look at a straight left, boom. That hurt Montez. Looking right here, he misses a little bit with these head punches, but he goes right to the body, which is a great thing that you love to see in a young fighter, Jer.
Yeah, Montez Wilson he's just covering up. He's not throwing counter punches. He could have just used a couple jabs there to get out of that situation, and just didn't see the opportunity.
And here comes that left hook in return from Montez. Didn't do much. 10-9 Nevsky by a landslide. No question about it.
That was on the border of being a 10-8 round.
Absolutely. I mean, when one fighter's doing all the fighting, the other guy is doing absolutely nothing. I'd have no dispute with a 10-8.
Wilson still moving backwards. Nevsky looking straight forward.
And look at, oh my God, that wide body shot.
Missed by a mile. Nevsky saw it
Wilson
and had no problem dodging it. Now Nevsky's all over him against the ropes.
Maybe Montez should try tough man contests, because he's not going to be able to fight any guy with any kind of skill. A guy who's been trained to box, as proven by his 0-8 record. Soon to be 0-9, I'm sure. A little bit of bouncing by Nevsky. Probably the excitement of being his pro debut in front of so many
I
fans.
think his confidence is growing and growing throughout this fight. He's definitely not worried about getting hit, since I believe he's been hit more than once or twice in this entire fight so far.
Absolutely. And Montez is against the ropes again, where he's comfortable. And it's not going to be a good night for Montez, not at all. And still a little bit of bouncing from Nevsky.
Good right hand by Wilson, falls with another.
It was a couple of them, but they were wide and slapping yet again, Jerry. That's all he knows how to do, is wide and slapping punches. And boxing is about effective aggression.
And more effective body punches by Nevsky.
Absolutely.
And Wilson's just standing in the corner.
Oh, straight left. That seemed to hurt Wilson a little bit.
Wilson just can't seem to get off the ropes.
No, I don't think he wants to. I think that's, every fight he's always reserved just to stay right there. Missed with a straight left. Nevsky's looking to close the show.
Good combinations. 6 or 7 unanswered punches, and he keeps going.
Beautiful right uppercut, followed by a straight left cross. Another straight left cross. He's taking a beating, Jer. I know it's early, but it might be a good idea just to stop this, because this is a mismatch. Misses with a big overhand looping right hook.
Wow, big right hand by Nevsky. Another one. He's throwing those right hands very effectively, those right hooks.
Jared, straight left to the body. That hurt him. That's going to crumble him. This fight's, it's over.
Nevsky finished him off in very good fashion. He found an opportunity. He hit him with a good body punch. Wilson was hurt, and he took the opportunity to start throwing punches and let the referee make the right decision.
It was that straight left to the body that ended the show. He's been hitting him to the jaw, pretty much for the first 2 rounds with the straight left, but the body shot was what ended it. Beautiful straight left.
Very impressive debut by Nevsky.
And Montez should really think about doing something else. 0-9 right now. And there it is, Jer. It almost hurts to watch it.
Yeah, Wilson wasn't going to recover from that body punch.
The referee did a great job. He stopped it at just the right time.
Wilson couldn't defend himself.
Had that fight gone on any longer, trapped against the ropes, who knows what could have happened.
Look at that body punch.
Beautiful. And a very smart move. This is what you want to see in a young fighter that's raised in the air right now. You want to see body work. So many fighters go head crazy in the fights.
So here's your winner, Andrey Nevsky, 1-0 with 1 knockout.
Yeah, and Montez Wilson 0-9, and hopefully he calls it a day and goes into roller derby or curling, as we said before.